the ball away, and Stitt will bring it up for the police. He tries to take it all the way, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Pablo Cruz.
This is like more like, I don't want it, you can have it. No, I don't want it, you can have it game here.
Well, 5 players checking in for the police. Number 25, Alan Helms. Number 54, Ted Pearson. 32, Kirby Svindell. Number 35, Debbie Peterson. All checking into the ball game for the police. Also, number 14, Jim the Kid Jacob. Well, they fight for it underneath, and the ball somehow rolls through Sting's legs. He can't control it, and it goes out of bounds. And the police will have it underneath the wrestler's basket. They get a ball in quickly to Kirby Wells with a long shot, but he shoots up another air ball.
They've been working it so hard. They've really been trying to work it inside, throwing it around a lot. It was unusual that he would shoot it as quick as he did because they've been a little bit more patient this third period.
Well, Dusty was shoved right before he took the three-point attempt. He's complaining, saying, hey, I got fouled, but nobody calls anything. Barry Windham takes a three-pointer. Nice turnaround shot there. Luger rebounds. He takes it all the way in and shoots it.
But he was fouled before the shot. He was fouled before the shot. The point will not count.
Foul was going to be on Jim the Kid Jacob. And Luger should go to the line. As you can see the replay, there was a reach-in foul before the shot, so the basket will not count. And Luger goes to the line for 2 shots.
It's a good thing they don't have the 3 seconds in the lane rule going on along here. I think it's more like 3 minutes in the lane. After that, they blow the whistle on them.
A good shot of Lex Luger as he misses. There's 2:36 left here in the third quarter. The Wrestlers leading 37-33. Not a lot of scoring going on here. And just as I mentioned that, Luger nails the free throw, 38-33.
But you know, Steve, last year I think they played to a 25-21 score, so they're outscoring themselves from last year, so maybe they did practice over the year.
We still have another quarter to play here, so they might hit 50. As I mentioned that, Alan Walkman Helms nails one for the police, and the lead is cut to 3 as Sting and Barry Windham play catch, bringing the ball up court. Pablo Cruz over to Sting. Sting looks for the shot. He says, well, maybe I might take it. He drives, passes over to Dusty. You know Dusty will take it. He's a good shot, and if I wouldn't have said that, he probably would have made it. And he misses badly. The ball knocked out of bounds, and the Wrestlers will have it underneath their own basket. Into Pablo Cruz quickly. He takes the shot. He misses, and Kirby Spindell, excuse me, missing all these names. Walkman, the Muscle Man, the Flash, the Kid, Too Tall, Chief of Police, Pretty Boy, and the Bull. You tend to mess up every now and then.
It's hard to keep them all in line.
Well, there was Junkman Swindell going for the ball and throwing that out of bounds, and the Wrestlers will have it at their end of the court.
You know, when they've been throwing it into the Wrestlers, just as I was going to mention Dusty's name, he gets pulled, but they haven't been giving the ball to Dusty to bring up as much.
Well, now taking in for the Wrestlers, number 10, Tim Horner, along with number 43, Road Warrior Hawk. Barry Windham and Dusty Rhodes come out.
If you noticed, I don't know if you saw, right before they ready to throw it in, all the wrestlers were counting to make sure they had 5 guys, because early in the game they had a technical for 6 players on the field, on the court.
Road Warrior Hawk misses, and Lex Luger pulls the rebound out. You know he's going to go up within a minute, but he's fouled.
And can you believe they would call such a thing? There's a replay here.
Luger dribbling the ball. He dribbles, tries to get inside to penetrate. Look, there's 4 people around him. He's fouled badly. A little confusion as to whether or not it's a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot count, or it's out of bounds. So the Wrestlers will have the ball underneath underneath the police basket. With 1:23 left in the quarter. They get it over the top to Lex Luger. He's looking for someone to throw it to. He's guarded very well
close
by the Kid.
And there is Debbie the Dream Peterson in his face also. They're playing a tight D.
Well, Luger misses the shot badly, and they just absolutely mug Ted Coppertone Pearson. As you can see him hopping up off the court. He's a hustler.
But he, as I said earlier, he better check to make sure he still has his wallet, because they were all over, they mauled him.
Well, here, as you can see right there,
that was a close foul.
A nice little shove there, and they said, hey, what happened? You can see the smile on his face.
He's enjoying it.
Having fun.
He seems to be enjoying it. Something he can tell his grandkids. I played basketball against the Russians.
Goodness, Jim, the kid Jacobs, being shoved out of bounds into the ball rack, and he's saying, wait a minute, there's not a foul?
Well, we've got 48 seconds left in the third period. The Rustlers are up by 3, 38 to 35.
Nice
what a steal by Debbie.
The Dream.
Debbie the Dream Peterson. And they didn't call a foul on, so
three-point attempt put up by Tim Horner.
Oh, they gave him 2.
They only gave him 2? I think their eyes weren't open. We thought from here he was behind the line. The ball's knocked around and stolen, then thrown away. Looks like the Rustlers had a chance to up their lead with 12 seconds left in the period. They're double teaming Alan Helm, and a jump ball is called. With 6 seconds left in the period, the score is 40 to 35 in favor of the Rustlers, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Police. Ted Pearson will take the ball out of bounds for the Police. He gets it in quickly to Kirby Swindell. He takes the jumper from the side. He misses, and the rebound comes down to Tim Horner as the horn sounds. That's the end of the third quarter of play here at the Charlotte Coliseum. Our score right there. The NWA leading by 5. We'll be back in just a few seconds.
He's a real cute guy, you know. But every time he opens his mouth, all these lines come out. Like he's all, if you love me, you'll prove it. I'm like, hey, come on, I thought you were a real woman. Like, gee, what's it gonna hurt? Nobody's gonna know. Yeah, right. You know what my girlfriend said? She said nobody is that cute. Yeah.
We're back here at Charlotte Coliseum. There's a good shot of the Police team.
They look a little tired.
Looks like they're getting oxygen over there. There's Ted Pearson. He was clobbered just a minute ago by the wrestler. He's sitting on the sideline.
There's a shot of the Rustlers. Starting the fourth period, it looks like we'll have number 14, Chris Champion. We'll have Paul, get all these names and numbers straight here.
Jim Crockett's going to play.
Coming in for the fourth period.
At least they're going to get everybody in here.
But they're not conceding it. They still got another 12 minutes to go. Police are only down by 5.
Jim Crockett with the ball. Look at that face on him. He's like, I'm playing for real out here. 5 seconds should be the call, and it is. Ted Crockett is upset because...
No, that was Kay the Flash Wall. It was on him.
Great defense by Kay the Flash Wall.
He wouldn't let him get it. She wasn't intimidated by him at all.
But you can see the face on Jim Crockett. He was like, there's nobody to pass it to. He was utterly frustrated.
He didn't know what to do.
Well, there he gets the rebound. Well, he loses the ball out of bounds, and they call it the Police's ball. And he's adding a little bit of life here to the ball game for the All-Star Wrestlers.
Oh! He's playing right in his back pocket on that.
Well, Kirby Swindell was fouled by Jim Crockett.
I think Jim thinks it's a tag team match.
Well, Dave Crockett is now checked into the ball game for the All-Star NWA Wrestlers, and you can see the body action put on by Jim on that replay.
Quite a bump. Quite a bump.
Looks like Jim Crockett is down. It looks like he might have hurt his back.
Looks like he got his foot tangled up in, looks like he had his foot tangled up with Dunkman Swindell. Twisted his, in the replay here.
It looks like we'll get to see exactly what happened, but you can see him grimacing on the floor. He's in definite pain. He grabbed his back, and just like that, you know, he came into the game, had a little life for the All-Stars, even though he might have had a turnover and a foul. He's definitely applying pressure.
Yeah, but if you notice all the wrestlers, they got a little smile on their face. They're wondering whether or not that's real or not. Now, they didn't really look like he hurt himself on that one.
Or maybe they're saying, well,
good thing he got out.
Yeah, maybe now we can put like Luger or Sting back in.
Dusty's coming in for him.
We definitely hope that he's not injured in any way. He looks like he's in pain, though. He's holding his back.
Of course, you know, they usually do that in wrestling, and they may be putting something to his hand right now.
Quickly, Kirby, the dunk man, Swindell gets the ball and puts it in. He fouled. Has a good shot on number 32, Kirby Swindell. He'll go to the line. The basket is good, and they're only down by 3 points, and he'll have a chance to cut the lead down to 2.
Jim's still over there holding the small of his back. He's wondering, why did I do that? I could have stayed in a suit on the sideline and been a coach, but no, I wanted to get out there and play. Good shot of the dunk man. A little bit of confusion out there on who's going to be where.
Well, let's set the lineup for you. For the wrestlers, number 10, Tim Horner. Number 24, Barry Windham. Also, number 22, Sting. Number 00, Dusty Rhodes. And 43, Road Warrior Hawk. That seems to be their best lineup in the ballgame. Road Warrior Hawk will bring it up to look to pass to someone. Over to Windham.
Good steal by the police chief. Got a 4-on-2.
They failed to convert, and a steal by Tim Horner. He's mugged by Rick the Bull Sanders, and the Bull takes it all the way up, and as a tie ball game, 40-all. 10.5 minutes left here in the final period of play. And the wrestlers have to be wondering, what can you do to pull away from these guys? We're up by 10, and then they just keep on coming back. Dusty with a running hook shot.
Covered closely by Debbie. The flash wall takes the flash wall.
Police Chief Callum comes all the way down court, and he's knocked around by a Road Warrior Hawk.
The Road Warriors going, what, me?
Touch foul.
Touch foul.
No blood, no foul. But here's the replay. Coach Chief Sammy Tillman was really hammered there. He misses the jump shot, and Road Warrior Hawk will control. Well, the possession arrow is pointing in favor of the police, and they'll take the ball out of bounds.
And the Road Warrior didn't like that. He doesn't seem to have a smile on his face. A little upset about this.
Well, he knows not to shove one of them because they are the police. Well, Kirby Swindell takes it all the way to the hoop. Wallace is missed and puts it back in, and lo and behold, look what happened. The police have taken a 2-point lead with only 9.5 minutes left, and Sting down quickly for the wrestlers, and they lose control of it, and the police will have it once again.
I don't know why they're not giving it back to Dusty. He was hitting in the first 2 periods. He seems to...
Nice pass underneath. Barry Windham comes up with a race. And Kay, the flash wall, gets the ball over to Kirby Swindell. He pops the jumper from 15 feet. And the police have a 4-point lead. Dusty Rhodes asking for a timeout, and the wrestlers will get it with 9:22 left here in the ball game. The police have run off 9 points in a row to take a 4-point lead. And there's our score. The police leading by 4. We'll be back in just a second. here for the Police Athletics League shootout, 1988. Our score was 9 minutes left here in the ball game. The surprising police team is winning by 4, 44-40, and the Russells have to be asking themselves, what's going on? You know, we had this game under control. We thought we could pull away, and now the police have taken a 4-point lead.
Dusty called for the timeout, maybe try to regroup his team. But they just simply have been playing just like that, throwing the ball away.
Well, there's William Stitt getting the ball for the police. They get it down quickly, but they can't make the easy layup. Believe it or not, let me say it, they wrestle for it. And Road Warrior Hawk is tied up, and the wrestlers will have the ball out of bounds. This is kind of getting a little out of hand as far as fighting for the ball here.
I think that with the police playing that aggressive defense, they're getting their share of fouls on it. They're playing a very aggressive defense, and I guess since the refs aren't calling everything, they might as well do it till they finally have to tone it down.
Well, the wrestlers get it in quickly to Sting. Cross court over to Corner. He misses, and Sting goes after it. He knocks it out of bounds. I believe they'll call it out on Sting, and the police will take it.
The Sting obviously had the rebound in hand. It just slipped out of his hand. He couldn't control it.
William Stitt bringing it all the way down, but he's taking out the ball stolen. They get it, look at this. They get the ball down to Dusty Rhodes, a little bit ahead of him, and he kicks the ball out of bounds. And
that's what's been happening the whole third and fourth period. They just can't keep their hands on the ball.
No, but he sure did kick it good.
Oh.
Nice form. Should have been a place kicker.
Drop kick Jesus, the goalpost of life.
It was Guy Walker taking the shot for the police. It went off the foot of Rodney Roseman. And now checking into the ballgame for the wrestlers, Lex Luger.
It's like the pace has just been slowing down. Everyone, I guess with the fourth period coming up, they've been playing hard ball for 4 periods. They seem to be wearing out on both sides, both teams.
Brad Armstrong also into the ballgame for the wrestlers, and there's a foul. Looks like it's going to go against number 33, Ted the Hammer West.
They're only, the Russells are down by 4 now. They need to get somebody in there to be a leader on the field. Yeah, well, that too.
They haven't had a shot taken in some time, and when they have, it's been like for a 3-point attempt, and they really haven't been close for a long time.
They just don't seem to have it. In the first 2 periods, you know, we had Dusty coming down. He was leader on the floor. When he was out, Sting, they just don't seem to have a leader on the floor right now. And you can tell by the way that they're playing. It's just chaotic. Helter-skelter, as we say in the movie industry. Or some of us say it.
Well, Tim Horner will go to the line for the wrestlers with a chance to cut into this 4-point lead. There's 7:56 left in the period. They're down by 4. And these are big free throws for the wrestlers. He misses badly. Goes after his rebound, but he can't get it. And Roddy Roseman gets it. He gets it down quickly. And the police will try and set up a play. Stitt takes a 3-pointer and nails it. And now, look out. The police are up by 7 points. Well, the scoreboard only shows 6. Maybe they only counted that as a 2-pointer, but he was way behind. He was a foot behind the line.
Yeah, he even hesitated before he took the shot to make sure he was behind it.
Well, Sting drove to the lane, tried to put up the layup. He was fouled. The tip in by Luger will not count because it was after the foul. Here's Sting taking it all the way. He got clobbered. He had
good moves there, doesn't he?
He does have some good moves. He can hang in the air, too. He'll go to the line. Wrestlers down by 6.
I think Sting has to be the most popular wrestler here today. Could be a fact that we have 20,000 young girls here who are cheering for him, or it sounds that way.
You can hear him chanting for Sting, Lex Luger, and Dusty Rhodes, some of the most famous ones. Luger pulls down the rebound. He goes up with it strongly. And they're only down by 4. Nice moves by Lex Luger. Police being pressured by Brad Armstrong and Tim Horner for the wrestlers, and the ball's kicked out of bounds. And the police
play going on there, but it was kicked. It'll go back to the police. Hanging out on our side. Number 12, Tall, being relieved by Jim the Kid Jacob. We've got 7:10 left in the game. Ruffler's down by 5.
And he throws it away, and Sting will bring the ball up for the Wrestlers. Nice pass to Tim Horner for the layup, and it's good. And you can hear the crowd. They're saying, hey, come on, let's get it going, Wrestlers. Looks like that was a nice move right there by the NWA. Not playing good defense, just reaching in. And they let the police come all the way down and fire up a shot. It's knocked around, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. And the police will take it out underneath the Wrestlers' basket.
You know, it seems like the police are playing a much more aggressive D than the Wrestlers.
Well, Luger pulls down the rebound after Debbie Peterson misses. Quickly in the hands of Sting, and he's guarded. Tim Horner with the ball on the right side. He takes the jump shot and misses badly, but there's Luger underneath. He goes up with it, and he's clobbered.
He may be down for the count there. I don't know.
He was screamed. There were about 3 or 4 of the police underneath, and we'll see it right here. There's Tim Horner with the jump shot. He misses badly, and there's Luger with the rebound. He turns to go inside and
mugged. Well, he's mugged. He was down on the ground for a few minutes. They were asking him his name and where he was at. They thought he might have been out.
Big free throw for the Wrestlers as he makes it. And you can definitely tell by the crowd here at the Coliseum that they're all pulling for the NWA. I wonder why.
For them, or maybe just for Lex.
And Luger hits both, and the lead is cut to 1 with 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. 47-46 in favor of the police. And there's Alan Helms getting the ball knocked away. That was Ben Davis with the shot. Nice block by Lex Luger. The police will take the ball out of bounds. Looks like Ted Coppertone Pearson will have it.
Ted was a gentleman who sang our national anthem. He's a very versatile gentleman.
He can sing.
And he can shoot. He made the strings sing on that one, huh?
I'm serious. All nothing but net, and he gives the Police Athletic League team a 3-point lead with only 6 minutes left in the ball game. And the Wrestlers just about throw it away. Luger back to Windham. Inside, and they knock it away over to Sting. Sting moves to the basket. He takes the shot. He misses. There's Luger following, and Sting following. But wait a minute. The officials do not have a loud whistle here. You definitely cannot hear the whistle over the crowd. I believe there's a foul against someone on the police. We'll see it right here. There's Sting taking the ball to the basket. He misses, and look at Luger. Just a force underneath the basket. I think they called the foul on number 54, Ted Pearson. And Luger will have 2 shots at the line for the NWA.
Shooting 1-and-1 on this one.
He misses, and Pearson pulls the rebound down for the police. Ben Davis gets it over to Jim the Kid Jacob. He's pressured, and the ball is knocked away, and Dusty Rhodes comes up with it. Dusty dribbles, pass over inside to Sting. Nice pass, but he can't make it. Luger can't make it. They fight for it. They're pounding the boards. Luger and Sting, and they keep on missing. And there's Ted Pearson pulling the rebound down, and
he had him by the headlock on that one.
I think Brad Armstrong put him in the headlock and started applying the fight.
They had 4 or 5 shots in that. Just couldn't get it in.
Yeah, they were pounding the boards. This is a good shot. Road Warrior Hawk there with the rebound and the follow. There's Sting with the follow. There's Luger trying to get the ball, but Ted Pearson was just too much for him, and you can see the frustration displayed by Brad Armstrong, just reaching over and grabbing her and saying,
if I don't get it, nobody will.
Well, Pearson will go to the line. He's going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity to give the police a big lead. He makes it off the backboard, and it's a 4-point lead for the police. 5:14 left here in the 4th quarter. There's a good shot of Officer Pearson. second one. However, Alan Helms comes down with the rebound. He misses it. Pearson gets the rebound and the shot. He misses it. And Sting pulls the rebound down, and it's going to be a jump ball call.
He's showing them again how the headlock goes. Peterson's in every one of these altercations. He's getting in there.
He's mixing it up. They're having fun. You see him smiling underneath there.
We're checking to see the error is in the wrestlers, toward the wrestlers, so it'll go to the wrestlers.
They'll have it out underneath. Looks like Dusty Rhodes will take it out of bounds. Down by 4, 5 minutes left. Now, if you're the wrestlers, what you want to do is you want to get either Sting, Dusty, or Luger to take the shot. Those are their best players. Dusty from 3, and he nails it. A 3-point shot, a very good one for Dusty Rhodes, and that cuts the lead to 1 with 4:45 left in the ball game.
And that wakes up the crowd too.
Oh, I'm telling you, you can hear them. They want the NWA to win so bad. You can just feel it out here.
Dusty had tried a couple of those in the past, but was always standing on the line, so it only counted 2. This one counted for 3.
Alan Helm is tripped, and he gives us his impersonation of Curly Neal. Oh, the shot is missed. Lex Luger pulls the rebound down. It's knocked out of bounds by Ted Pearson, and the wrestlers will have it out of bounds. Well, they change their mind. They give it to the police.
Well, I think they inbounded it before the ref could say, no. It goes to the wrestlers. Ted Coppertone Pearson.
What how they figured out these names, Coppertone and
they probably were done through a lottery.
They try to inbounds the ball, and it's turned over, and Brad Armstrong takes it all the way and misses the layup for the wrestlers. He had a wide open chance to give them the lead. 3-point attempt put up by the police, and Miss Alan Helms follows and puts it back up and in, and now they're up by 3 points with 4 minutes left in the ball game.
Well, Steve, the reason why they're losing a lot of those rebounds is that they're fighting each other for the rebound.
That's right. You'll see 2 of them try to get the ball away from each other. Nice pass inside to Dusty Rhodes. He goes up with it and puts it in, and that was a beautiful pass from Sting at the top of the key. And there's a turnover. The ball was thrown away by Ted Pearson, and the wrestlers will have it out of bounds underneath the police's basket with 3:44. And I believe there's going to be a timeout by the police with 3:44 remaining in the ball game. Police are winning by 1, 52-51. We'll be back with the rest of the ball game in just a few seconds.
Hi, I'm Beverly Terry, and this is Principals of Accounting 1. Oh, I'm glad you're all here today. Now, are there any questions about the lesson that we went over yesterday?
Beverly, this is John in Pineville. Would you go over the FIFO inventory method again, please?
Okay, John. We talked about
You can now enjoy the convenience of live TV classes from the CPCC main campus in the Area Learning Center nearest you. For information on this quarter's course offerings, call 342-6943.
While we were away, Jim Wood and Russell Edwards here in the Charlie Coliseum, 3:29 left. The ball was inbound quickly after the timeout, and Dusty Rhodes was fouled, and he'll go to the line with a chance to give the wrestlers the lead. The score 52-51 in favor of the police, and 6 free throws here with only 3:29 left in the ballgame.
You've got to make every one, but they definitely have to make these 2. It's getting down to the last 3 minutes of the ball game. They've been trailing most of the 4th period.
And Dusty misses them. That was a big free throw there. And Chief Gallen will bring the ball up. Kilman. He looks for someone to pass to. He's being pressured. They take the shot, and it's good. It was up a Kirby Dunkman Mendel. He drove to his left and took the running jump shot.
He got the roll. He got the roll to have it fall in for him.
Throw some butter with that. Nice roll. Anyway, here's Sting. He comes down court, and there's Dusty Rhodes puts it up, and he misses. Police playing very good here, and the wrestlers playing a little bit sloppy.
It goes again. They had him caught up in the corner, and they were fighting each other to get to the police chief, and it just really...
They tried to get to the police chief.
They tried to get to him. They tried to put the bribe on him, but it wouldn't work.
Well, he'll go to the line with a chance to increase the police lead from 3 to maybe 4 or 5. There's 2:54 left in the ball game. Let's set it up for you here. The wrestlers have had the lead for most of the ball game. Then the police came back at the start of the fourth quarter to take the lead from the wrestlers, and they've been up by as many as 6. And right there, Chief Kilman misses the free throw, and they're only up by 3 as the wrestlers come down court. Well, Barry Windham is called. Someone fouled him, and it looks like he's going to go to the line with a chance to bring the wrestlers back into the ballgame a little bit. They're only down by 3, and so these are very important free throws for the NWA.
Well, they're all out there huffing and puffing. You think they were tired after 4 periods of this, if you can imagine?
Well, it's a lot of running up and down the court for the wrestlers, you know.
Well, the wrestlers are used to running in a 12-by-12 ring, and here they've got 94.
Well, you notice after a wrestling match, they're exhausted because they're using all their strength in lifting someone and throwing them around. But this is a different type of exercise, running up and down court. And Barry Windham nails both free throws to pull them within 1 point. And the police are going to have to look for a good shot here. They might hold the ball. It's knocked away, and Kirby Swindell takes the shot from maybe 5 feet. Looks like he had a very good chance of giving him a 3-point lead, and the wrestlers bring it back down court. Steen across court over to, and it's stolen away by the Flash. She takes it all the way down and misses. That was Kay the Flash Wall with a nice steal, and she misses the layup. The wrestlers over to Sting. Sting takes the ball down court, stops and pops. He misses the free throw, the jump shot from the free throw line. And there's only 2 minutes left in the ball game, so the action definitely getting a little bit out of hand right here. Kay the Flash Wall gets the ball.
Kay's been their offensive a couple times down the floor there. Wrestlers are slowing it down just a little bit here now.
Well, looking over at the sidelines, looks like Jim Crockett is up and walking around, so maybe he's doing all right. Barry Windham drives to the basket, and he looks like he might have been fouled, but there's no call. The official's just letting him play as the police bring the ball up court. Roddy Roseman will hang on to it. They get the ball into Chief Kilman's hand. There's only 1 minute 15 seconds left. And looks like the wrestlers are definitely going to have to do something. It's 54-53, 1 minute 5 left. And they get the steal. That's exactly what they wanted. Here's Horner bringing the ball down, and it's knocked away by, guess who? Kay, the Flash Wall.
They should have passed it on to Dusty. He's not a very good ball handler. They should have given it to Dusty to take it in.
Well, they get the ball back. There's 45 seconds. They get it down to Dusty Rhodes. He can't hang on to it. He gets it to Lex Luger. Luger tries to pass it. He gets it over to Barry Windham, and he's absolutely clobbered and taken to the floor by Riggs, the Bull Sanders. And you couldn't ask for more action. Matter of fact, Barry Windham getting up, taking his knee, and seeing if he's all right there. He was mugged.
He said, I thought this was supposed to be a 9-time catch for it. I wanted to have the Sunday off, play a little basketball, but he got hammered on that one.
Well, there's going to be a timeout by the police with 40 seconds left. The score is 54-53 in favor of the police. We'll be back with the rest of the ball game in just a few moments.
Before the Private Industry Council, there was a lot of red tape. Today, the Private Industry Council has eliminated all that. The Private Industry Council takes people who want to work and shows them how. Then these useful, affordable, dependable working people work for you. The Private Industry Council has brought something fresh and new to North Carolina. It's brought a living resource that works.
We're back at the Charlotte Coliseum with the Cablevision's 1988 Police Athletic League game. There's a score of 54-53 in favor of the police. There's only 40 seconds left in the ball game. Barry Windham's at the line with a 2-shot foul.
The fans are screaming like they don't want him to make it. They're encouraging him. They want him to make it to tie this score up. They quiet down now.
And he misses his first one, but he'll have one more attempt to tie the ball game here. There's still 40 seconds left in the ball game. The lineup for the All-Star wrestlers: Tim Horner and Dusty Rhodes. He misses both free throws, and Roddy Roseman pulls down the rebound. He gets it over to William Stitt.
That's the man you want to have the ball in the hands of. Here's their handler.
All right, looks like the wrestlers have fouled William Stitt, otherwise known as Too Tall by his fellow workers and teammates, and he'll go to the line with a 1-and-1 stance with 30 seconds left. And the wrestlers are losing by 1 point. So these are big free throws for William Stitt.
I figured where he got the name Too Tall. Just figured it out. Maybe he's too tall to be a midget, so they call him Too Tall.
I don't think so. I think this is just a spoof. Although you can hear the crowd yelling as he takes this attempt. He misses, and Lex Luger gets the ball in the hands of Windham. Windham looks like he was fouled, and the ball is going to go out of bounds to the police. They give the ball to the police. Looks like Windham was fouled.
He was hacked pretty bad, but they, like I said, they haven't been calling it all evening. Why should they start calling it in the last 26 seconds of the game?
Well, they get the ball in. Here's Ted West with the ball. He gets over to William Stitt. He's going to take a three-point attempt. He misses. Barry Windham with the ball. He gets it down to Sting. Sting over to Dusty Rhodes for the layup. It's up. It's good. It's 12 seconds. 11. We'll count it down for you. 10, 9. The police trying to call timeout, and they do with 7 seconds left. The crowd is going crazy. They love it. He's sitting in the trailer.
Tusaw had it in the corner. He had 12 seconds left. He tried for the shot. He didn't hang on to it to try to preserve the win.
Barry Windham got the rebound, throws it out to Sting. Sting alertly finds Dusty Rhodes all alone underneath the basket.
And Dusty makes it, hands it for 2.
Big points. You know, there for a second I was thinking, what if he rolls it off the rim like Brad Armstrong did earlier in the game? The fans would have to just die.
He bought him ahead by 1 now.
We're going to take a look at the replay of that shot with Sting passing it over to Dusty Rhodes in just a second. There's a shot of the police team with the timeout. There's Sting. You see him flip it over to Rhodes. Rhodes takes 2 steps, so you know he didn't walk. And look, the ball just rolls right in. Well, we're waiting on it. There it is. And the score is 55-54. 7 seconds. They inbounds it. 6, 5, 4, 3. William Stitt drives all the way.
And he moves it. That's it.
And that's the game as the wrestlers win 55-54 on a last-second miss. William Stitt had the ball. He drove all the way down. He was wide open for the layup.
He lost the ball. He was an open lane. It was an open lane. He could have made it.
What a game. What a game. Didn't ask for more.
The last period was the best.
Well, that's the final score. The wrestlers come from behind to win 55-54 for Russell Edwards. I'm Stephen Wood, and thank you for joining us for today's 1988 Police Athletics League shootout. The wrestlers win it once again by 1 point at the last second shot by Dusty Rhodes. And we thank you for watching, and good night.
With a tear in my eye, this is the greatest moment in my life. This has been a James Rock Street production.